Okay. Are we live now, Pranal? Okay. Good afternoon. This is GV Srinivas, Ambassador of India to Oman, speaking from Muscat. Thank you for joining in this session on India-Oman Network, focusing on digital AI, blockchain, data centers, anything connected to this new age economy of digital, where the two sides are already collaborating with each other. But of course, there are many more opportunities, particularly in the back of the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement that India and Oman signed on 18th of December 2025. It has been ratified by both the sides. It's going to enter into force anytime. We are keeping our fingers crossed. We hope sometimes in June, if not nearby, in the imminent future, it will be getting into force. With that being the context, let me give the floor directly to the August dignitaries from the Omani side who have agreed to come and take the floor. I would request that the government, the aggregators like the government here, our chambers, also in Oman as also in India, please take maximum 5 minutes, including a presentation, transition, conversation, coordination, 5 minutes. And later, once we finish the aggregators, first from the Omani side, then Indian side, then we will call the Omani companies first, followed by the Indian companies, but they will be taking maximum 3 minutes. So please keep to the time in the interest of not prolonging it for too long. And given the shortage of time, what we're doing is that every presentation that has come to us or will be sent to us, we will be incorporating in the very India-Oman Network notice board through which you all have assembled. There itself, there is a link to the past sessions, the past video descriptions, the transcriptions, PowerPoints, everything is there. That same thing will be done. So the little time that you had, 3 minutes for the companies, 5 for the governments or aggregators, please focus on exactly what are your ideas of enhancing the cooperation between India and Oman in this very promising area. That will be the most positive contribution by you. I'll give to my colleague Sonia to, in that order, keep on inviting. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to invite first Mr. Mohsen Salim Al Aremi from Investment Specialist from Ministry of Transport and Communication of Oman.
Ministry of Transport and Communication, may kindly take the floor.
Thank you, Your Ambassador.
Thank you. We hear you. You want to speak only or present, up to you, but go ahead. We can't see you now. Can you show or whatever?
Yes,
whichever format. The floor is
this
yours.
is
Go
me.
ahead.
This is me.
I'm only giving you the. Yeah, go ahead. I can see you now. Yes, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you, Ambassador. My name is Mohsen. I am from Ministry of Transportation, Telecommunication, Information Technology. I am heading IT industry, and we're also responsible for FDI, foreign direct investment to the country. First of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity, and I'll just give you a brief about our progress with the Indian company. Now, as you know, that Keynes is now progressing to enter Oman market, and it's good that we are starting with semiconductor. So Keynes is now registering, and they already have a CR. We will start training by next month for Omani youth to be implemented with this company. Overall, our focus are in 5 sectors. We are focusing on data center, requesting companies in data center, semiconductor, mainly in design, space, of course, cybersecurity, and AI. My department is responsible for data center and semiconductor, but we also can facilitate other companies with the collaboration with other entities here in Oman. So basically, this is about us. If you have any questions, anything, we are ready to help and support.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ministry of Communication and Transport.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dr. Amjad to hail from Digital Economy and AI Committee, Oman Chamber of Commerce.
Oman Chamber of Commerce from the related vertical. Please take the floor.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for hosting us. This is a great opportunity to meet all of you and also connect with Indian companies and with Indian partners. You are one of the strategic country we are dealing with. Actually, as the Oman Chamber of Commerce, as you know, acts as official voice of Oman private sector. So we have a strategic direction from 2023 to 2027. We are focusing on mainly three pillars. We are improving the business environment by making Oman more attractive for local and foreign capitals, especially our friends from India. Also, we are trying to diversify, economy by moving from the national income away from the oil sector to, non-oil sectors like technology and industry. And also, we are focusing on the empowering SMEs to make sure that they are the backbone of resilient economy. Another, pillar we are focusing is the digital economy and artificial intelligence. Are you still can hear me because I cannot see you?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So the chamber also, we have in the chamber, inside the chamber, we have many committees. We are working in a line with the government entities, such as Ministry of Transport, Communication, and IT, especially with the national programs like digital, national program and AI program, to localize the AI technologies and ensuring that the Omani startups are doing the development of the component of AI rather than importing these, technologies in collaboration with international partners like Indian company. Also, we are trying to integrate the private sector and the government sectors. And also, we are also making, a tangible, let's say, touch with the policy and, generated by the government to make sure that the regulation allow us for rapid adoption while protecting, our data. And the most important, pillar that we are connecting international investors with Omani companies, any size of Omani companies, including SMEs, big, let's say companies. And also we are focusing on the trade missions. We are signing, regular, international delegation memories. And also we are discussing a joint venture investment with different type of let's say sectors like Mr. Mohsen, he mentioned that the semiconductor sector, cybersecurity, data analytics, AI as well. So just make sure that we are helping here Indian companies to access the market, and also we are helping Omani companies to access Indian market through partnership and through also signing some agreement between companies. So please feel free to contact me through the embassy or through the Oman Chamber of Commerce for any technology specific request with any companies inside Oman. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We will be carrying your contact details on our notice board of the India-Oman Network via my colleague Sonia. That will be immensely useful for all the Indian colleagues, particularly who may be wanting to actually look you up. So thank you very much for that. Next.
Mr. Maktoum Al Makbali, head of ICT committee, Sohar branch.
Hello, this is me. I hope you can hear me.
Okay, Magdoum, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Your Excellency, and thank you for this opportunity to share some insights about our market in Oman. But let me just share my slides a bit. Can you see the slides?
I think something like a digital sector in Oman, correct?
Perfect,
We are able to
perfect.
see.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, I'm just echoing our colleague here, but a bit more details. As you know, Oman has moved toward the new strategic development plan, and that's allocating more than $40 billion toward investment in mainly three sectors. One of the main pillar is the digital economy and digital transformation, with more than 12 national priorities that will be holding for the next coming years. And that's give us a really good room for analyzing the market size now and the future market size. So when we are talking about the ICT sector here, the market size more than 6 billion in 2025, and that is projecting to be 9 million, like more than 8% growth toward the ICT sector. Digital transformation market is hoping to get close to $5 billion, and that gives a huge room for companies to join and to participate in this growth in the market. And data centers, speaking about it with our colleague in MCT, MCCIP, and Dr. Amjad, it's projected to move to more than 400 million. Now we have many key players in data centers, and as you know, Oman has a really strategic location when it comes to data centers. What's happening around the world right now? Here's a really good potential for companies to manage and to operate data centers locally. When it comes to digital sector in Oman, we have more than different initiatives that we can summarize it in digital transformation, not only in the centers, not only in Muscat. That mandate have been carrying on to different governments in Oman. So I encourage companies not just focus on Muscat, but to see different governance. I'm talking about Northern Batina. We have more than 8 billion investment into artwork itself, and that's create a lot of opportunities for companies to join the national open data platform, and that's goes from healthcare to open data for banking sectors, and that's give a huge room for fintech company and for banking sectors to join and to work together toward contributing to the next cycle of the economy. AI study have been launched through MTCIP. We have satellite launch through we have through India one satellite launch, and we have a board in Duqm too, and that give us a really good edge toward establishing the national satellite launch pad. National AI and R&D center that's in the pipeline. So there's a good potential that gonna happen in the next coming years. We have more than 20 private partnership with the public sector in the digital projects. And one of the main projects regarding the AI is Oman GPT, and that's national language model toward Oman market and Oman society. If I'm gonna give a little bit of insight to our colleague in business and companies, the best go-to-market strategy, from my perspective at least, is led with a few steps that you need to take care of it in order for you to come to the market and scale to a money market. One of them need to be Oman for sure. You have full freedom to own 100% in your company as a foreign investment, with the specific in each and different sectors. But if you have a local partner, that would add a really good edge in the tendering portal and different projects. You don't have to be. You have to be face to face and in person interaction with different stakeholders and different clients, rather than just sitting a sales team in Oman. Government is the biggest customer, so target your profile and your package, product package toward the government. That would be really beneficial in the long term. As Your Excellency mentioned, the partnership deal with Oman and India now is opening the line, and it's a good opportunity for the companies to come and be the early adapters to this opportunity. Hiring Oman is a really good as a visible and early in the beginning toward not only Omanization, but to have the ICV so country value, and now is trendy and it's coming and the coming years is going to be something that would be taken care of in different companies. So it doesn't matter if a company owned by Omani or other nationalities, the ICV is what going to speak about itself and the contribution the local economy. Position around sovereign cloud and data residency. As you know, Oman is having a lot of good regulation regarding that, the cloud services and data residency, and that give us a good opportunity for the data centers to be localized and to be on-prem in Oman. Not again, don't only focus to Muscat. Jatam has a really good potential too, and there's a different data centers operating now currently in Jatam, and there's another one in Sahar Port on data mining. So there's different opportunities around Oman itself. The last point here in Oman, they appreciate really the real domain expert and knowledge transfer. That's gonna go with the really key metrics in order to win a project and to work with the government. I hope I summarize everything, and I hope you can hear me now. If there's any,
Sorry. Thank you very much. Very powerful slide, particularly the last one. I really liked it. Very sharp advice, what to do, what not to do. I think all our companies are particularly looking at it. Thank you very much for that. Sonia, who next?
Mr. Mayank Gautam, Director, Global Trade, NASSCOM.
NASSCOM, as you know, is the apex premier institution of India, chamber of software, computers, electronics, everything to do with IT is NASSCOM. NASSCOM, go ahead.
Thanks, Excellency. Great to join in. I would have loved to be there in person, but hopefully the next time I'll be there in person. It's for the first time, before I get into the formal presentation, this is for the first time that I've not traveled to the Middle East in last 3 months. Else I'm there every alternate month. Just building on what you said, Excellency, on NASSCOM. NASSCOM represents $315 billion of annual revenue emanating from the Indian tech industry. We have over 3,500 member companies who are not just the Indian tech, but the global tech. We represent the startup voice from India. Tech industry from India is the blue chip industry that has redefined India in recent years. That has changed the image of India. And coming on to the Middle East, in a way, Middle East for last few years have taken a center stage for our industry. For the longest time, industry has been predominantly dominated by the West. Our dependency on $315 billion largely emanates from the West, with the US accounting for roughly around 62% of our revenue, and UK another 18%. You add Europe, so you're looking around 90 to 93% of revenues. But what we've started to do in last 3 or 4 years, pivot towards Middle East. We've seen a tremendous uptick in the markets in Middle East. And this does not emanate only from the industry, but from government to government relations. We've had blessings from governments that we have been working across the board in Middle East and from India. And we've seen tremendous uptick on business from the private sector as well as the government sector. We recently announced a Middle East CEO forum for NASSCOM, which includes all of our large companies that are based out of the region. Would love to include Oman in that, and would work with Excellency to see how we can sort of create the Oman chapter of that and take it forward. Now, coming into the India-Oman relationship, I think the relationship has always been strong. But what has changed in recent years is the medium, from physical trade to now the digital exchange. And that's where the next phase of growth will be coming in from. And this shift actually opens a large and huge opportunity for both of us to build together. And it's not just ourselves, but for the larger region. I'm going to put in just 2-3 key points where we see a huge opportunity. We want to move away from the buyer-seller relationship of India sending something to Oman, but we want to co-create. India brings in talent, capability, and scale in technology. Oman brings location in the regional heft. What we can do together is create software that will be delivered to the region in Middle East and African countries through Oman. The other thing where we can really see huge potential is not just a generic AI, but we focus on key sectors like energy, oil and gas, logistics and ports, tourism and public services. I mean, from India, there is a great advantage in terms of the India digital stack that can be taken to Oman, and how AI can be induced into all that. It was heartening to see the earlier speakers talk about the Oman's vision to move away from the oil and gas and move towards the services side. That's where I think the magic will happen. And we can create a digital corridor that will have seamless trade, not just in Oman, but through various other countries in Middle East. So from our point of view, we see Oman as a conduit, which is not just the Omanian market, but larger GCC area where we would love to work with Oman and the government. Again, huge opportunity in terms of joint investments on data centers, AI, compute, and all. It's again, to delve into Oman's geography, the energy, and India brings demand and capability. I think these few things, if work together, can really create a magic. And again, going back to my earlier point, we don't want to see it as a buyer-seller partnership. It's a partnership in true sense, wherein we leverage each other's strength and deliver value to both our countries, and not just countries, but to the larger region. And happy to work with Excellency and our embassy to work with various chambers, various key partners in Oman, and see how we can build it together. And as I said, I would love to be next time when I interact in Oman and take this discussion forward.
Thank you, Mayank. Really powerful intervention, I must say. Thank you very much. Let us take the relationship in the digital arena to much higher scale than it is as of now. But let me confess here that India and Oman are so close to each other for the past 5,000 years that practically there's everything that has to be done is being done. So there's a challenge for the new team India to see what extra to be added there. So all your inputs will be required there. Sonia, next.
Mr. Gurmeet Singh, CEO and Executive Director, Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council.
Yet another premier institutions in India in this arena. ESC.
Yeah, thank you, Excellency. I thank, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to everyone here. I think there are moments in history when nations redefine themselves. And for India, that moment has arrived. Once known as the world's back office, today India is the world's largest architect, designing systems for Fortune 500 companies, building public digital infrastructure for over a billion citizens, and pioneering breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and cloud innovation. So, wherever technology is shaping the future, from New York's financial hubs to Africa's e governance platforms, I can assure you Indian talent and innovation are trusted and relied upon. It is in this spirit of transformation that I sincerely thank Excellency G.V. Srinivas, our Ambassador of India to Oman, for this gracious invitations today. And sir, this initiative reflects the very essence of what India and Oman can achieve together, building bridges of innovation, trust, and shared prosperity. India, as we all know, is not just a participant in the global technology landscape, it is the driving force. From powering mission critical systems to breakthroughs in AI, cloud, and cybersecurity, India has become a synonymous with trust, scalability, and innovation. Equally important is India's rise in electronics manufacturing, thanks to the very proactive, industry-friendly and investor-friendly schemes of the government of India, like PLI, from semiconductors and components to consumer electronics, embedded systems, IoT devices, India is rapidly emerging as a global hub and all set to replicate its IT success story in the electronics manufacturing now. With strong government initiatives and robust supply chains and a vast domestic market, India is positioning itself as a reliable manufacturing partner. Let me emphasize India is not just coding the future, it is building it from world class software to cutting edge electronics manufacturing. India delivers end to end technology solutions that the world can trust. Now, ESC, the Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council, it's a nodal agency of the Government of India under the foreign trade policy to support and promote trade and cooperation in electronics and IT services sector. And as the Apex State Promotion Organization, ESC India connects Indian innovators and manufacturers with global buyers, governments, and enterprises, associations. We have a very strong network of over 50 associations worldwide, and I see some of the getting it expanding into the Oman market as well. So we have expanded India's reach into the Africa, Latin America, ASEAN, CIS, and the Middle East while advocating for export for friendly policies with the government of India. If we talk about the India and Oman, which is a shared future, as India's spending on artificial intelligence and cybersecurity and new cutting-edge technologies continues to grow, and as electronics manufacturing scales to meet global demands, opportunities for Oman to partner are immense. With India's vast consumer base and expanding digital economy, Omani enterprises can co-create solutions, invest in innovation, and scale globally. And imagine Omani expertise in niche technologies joining heads with India's scale and manufacturing strength, solutions born in Muscat and Bengaluru and assembled in Noida or Chennai and serving the markets from, name it, from Dubai to Sao Paulo. This is not just trade, it is a vision to grow together, shaping the global digital and electronics economy. And this vision finds its most powerful expression in our flagship platform. I would like to emphasize here the IndiaSoft and India Electronics Expo. These two are not just our exhibitions, they are a very powerful global crossroads where innovation meets opportunity, where a startup from Bangalore can meet a policymaker from Berlin, and an electronics manufacturer from Pune can shake hands with a distributor from Muscat. The recently concluded editions in March 2026 brought together global innovators and industry leaders, and the next editions are scheduled from 23rd to 25th March 2027 in New Delhi. And we warmly invite a strong Omani delegation of technology entrepreneurs to participate, explore, and partner with India's technology and electronics leaders. We have prepared a very short, very brief, crisp video showcasing highlights of the last edition of IndiaSoft and India Electronics Expo. And if the time permits, I request if that can be played. We have shared the link there. Following this, our industry experts will share. We have lined up some of our members who are going to share their insight across various technology domains like cybersecurity, AI, and other cutting edge technologies. And thank you once again. Together, let's build bridges of innovation, trust, and shared prosperity between India and Oman. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Once again, very powerful words there. And these exhibitions, IndiaSoft is a brand in itself. Oman is also not totally unaware of it. They have been participating, more will participate in future. Our claim to fame from the embassy would be to say that we are trying to
Every
actually
year
have
in New Delhi ignites India's premier annual gathering of global tech visionaries, innovators, and leaders. This is IndiaSoft, organized by the Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council. The world comes together to experience India's digital prowess in business beyond boundaries. Here's a glimpse of the IndiaSoft 2026. A lot new things happened in this edition. Let's start with the highlights of day one. The Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi graces the stage for the inaugural ceremony. Thunderous applause and a message by the honored guests and the organizers.
India's progress will be driven by its ability to harness knowledge, technology, and human potential in an integrated manner.
India is rising as a global force in electronics, design, semiconductor, software, and digital innovation. This is absolutely fantastic platform.
So many amazing technology being built here. I would advise anyone to join and be a part of IndiaSoft.
On behalf of ESC, welcome to IndiaSoft and India Electronics Expo.
India is rising on the global stage of tech and innovation. From cutting-edge AI demos to electronics and software solutions for multiple industries, stalls buzz with global buyers from 69 plus nations. Product launches stealing the spotlight. Side by side, industry titans take the mic at conferences, unpack the future. Amid the fervor, the awards ceremony honors trailblazers, trophies for innovation, tech leadership, and startup stardom. After a successful conclusion of the day one, visitors and delegates continue exploring the Indian innovation and business with more energy and enthusiasm. MOUs were signed between companies, delegates, and institutions.
We are here for the first time. This has been one amazing experience. It's amazing being here. It's my third year personally here. The last 2 years, I was just a visitor, and we have had some amazing experience. And this time around, we have set up a booth here. Very happy with the response. Looking forward to coming back next year.
This is an honor to be part of India-Soft, a platform that brings together innovation, collaboration, and global vision.
I'm here with the Austrian delegation. It's really a pleasure to be here.
The event is quite great. We've seen a lot of footfall, a lot of foreign delegates have been visiting the booth.
The exposure we get here, the leads we get here, the connection we got here is superb.
Every IT company should have an exhibition here. Foreign delegates, foreign client, leads, you get everything here where you can connect with international delegates and get good business. Every year, it's a promising expo and we'll be exhibiting India-Soft every year it happens.
India-Soft 2026, and we'll be back next year for sure.
Thank you so much, India-Soft.
India-Soft 2026 closes not with an end, but a promise to come back next year with new and innovative products in tech and software fields for multiple applications and industries. See you at India-Soft 2027. Until then, keep innovating, keep building.
Thank you very much. ESC now, Sonia, who will be the next?
Mr. Amit Vikram Sinha Roy, Executive Director, Confederation of Indian Industry, CII.
Yes, CII.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your Excellency, I hope I'm audible. Colleagues from the industry, thank you, as well as dignitaries from Oman. We had an 11-slide presentation, but going to the time limitations, I'll just focus on 2 sections, which is going to be the digital transformation and the artificial intelligence, because I did hear the focus areas are primarily in that section. I hope you can see my slide. I'll just move it up. Right. So in terms of, firstly for CII, I'm sure you're aware, but we're a 130-year plus organization focused on multiple industries, working across industry and governmental policy, regulation, as well as promoting business, both in India and globally. Let me focus on the digital transformation areas that we had identified as possible collaboration as well as development between India and Oman. We do have, of course, the UPI availability, which is the payments, unified payments interface, as well as RuPay card. But what about expanding DigiLocker? We do have Entity Locker coming up in the near future, which is going to be focused on entities beyond the individuals. Perhaps there could be an opportunity for us to explore how businesses and entities could leverage the digital capability of sharing documents, etc. When we do business across borders. The second section in terms of fintech and digital payments, of course, UPI is available. That is again in a B2C or more from a consumer perspective. Is there an opportunity for us to expand to a B2B, business to business kind of payment systems? Could we look at, we do have acceptance of RuPay based cards. in Oman? Could there be an opportunity for us to issue rupee cards in Oman from the central bank there? Moving ahead to smart cities and urban tech, we do have expertise, deep expertise in developing and deploying smart city here in India. And we can take that capability, the technologies that are associated with that, such as digital twin and AI and IoT, for the key cities in Oman, so that we would be able to then ensure that these capabilities are available there. I did hear about the focus on cloud. Cloud and data sovereignty, again, is becoming critical for all geographies. We do have the sovereign cloud availability here in India from multiple players. I've mentioned a few private organizations there. And then there are opportunities for us to be able to collaborate, to take these capabilities across for building and deploying sovereign cloud in Oman with the localization, the data protection capabilities. And cloud and data center is going to be and is central to artificial intelligence deployment, because AI, as we all know, requires significant compute storage data requirements that is going to be provided by the data centers. It is not just about deploying technology, it's also about ensuring there is adequate workforce. Now, clearly, the next section E is about ability to have capacity in terms of people. So digital skilling programs is something that we have focused on from CII, and it is also something that we can extend to the Omani people, both across students and workforce, so that they are able to then build the next generation skill set for being able to deploy these digital platforms as well as the artificial intelligence solutions. The last section here in digital transformation is all about telemedicine. There is capability that we have to cross-pollinate between the super specialty hospitals that we have in India that do today cater to the significant level of providing healthcare to international patients, but also being able to connect across our systems would provide the capability to Omani health centers as well, not just for providing healthcare, but also for providing the capability of managing the data, which is becoming more and more important in terms of patient records and so on and so forth. Let's move forward to the next section, which is on artificial intelligence. Clearly, the AI-driven predictive maintenance, etc., that we could do together for oil and gas optimization is one area that we could look at from an AI application. Agriculture and water, perhaps using precision farming, using satellite and AI capabilities is another area that we could look at together. Tourism intelligence is a new evolving area that's coming out in terms of being able to understand how we can attract by personalizing the available sentiment analytics, etc., for improving the visitor experience. The next section is on logistics and trade. Clearly, having AI-powered optimization for the exports that is there, both across the supply chain, leveraging our Indian logistics AI firms, is an area that we could jointly explore. Finally, in terms of the application sectors, public safety and surveillance is an area where ethical AI frameworks for smart policing, disaster management, even crowd safety, when there are large programs happening, is an area that could be looked at. Moving on to the right side, in terms of governance and the pillars around AI, clearly ethical AI is something that we are all talking about, because this is an area where there are vast amount of information is going to be available, how do we ensure that there is a deployment of responsible AI? That's an area we could jointly work together. Also, in terms of being able to drive research and development across, specifically looking at the education institutes of reputes like IIT, working together with the Omani counterparts. AI talent exchange, we could look at scholarship programs where we could have students from both sides being able to join annually at the AI institutes. And then government AI procurement, such as the Sanjivani, etc., that we have, can we take this and deploy it for our Omani counterparts? And finally, AI startup corridor. There is significant level of AI startup innovation that's happening in India, and we would be happy to take that and provide that as a capability to our money counterparts. There are several other sections here, and the deck, I understand, will be available. So we are happy to continue the conversation. But let me pause today with these two sections on digital transformation and artificial intelligence and hand it back to you, sir.
खत्म हो गया? Oh, thank you very much, CII. Sonia, next.
Mr. Mohammad Al Hosni, MDK Consultants.
Mr. Moman,
Oman.
say that.
It's a Omani company, basically dealing in the IT services.
So now we are going to have a series of Omani presentations. Thereafter, we will be opening up the floor for the Indian. I would request everyone in the interest of time to be making even lesser than 2 minutes will be good. So just come to directly the point which you want to make. So,
Yeah,
Omani company. Yeah, Mohammed, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi, everyone, Your Excellency. Thank you for the opportunity. Just to clarify, it is QBG, Qurm Business Group, and through our sister company, KA Consultants, we provide AI modeling services. We also provide consultancy and recruitment in the industry. We look forward to tackling the main point, which my fellow participant just pointed out to. It is a data management issue that also assists the route towards, I would say, AI advancement. The information and data that we have available in companies is one thing. What we can extract and the insights we get from it is a different thing. Data, when unstructured, can be, used in a very limited fashion and manner. So what we do is we orchestrate the data, make sure that it is available for advanced usage. And thereon, we take it to the next step where it is ML ready or AI ready. So we definitely look forward to collaborate with our Indian counterparties and people interested, whether that is to service the Omani market or it is to service the Indian market. So the solutions we provide can be, purely to reduce the usage of GPUs, or it can be built upon the hardware, where, for example, data centers are required to have certain ML solutions, so we can build the layer on top. Very much welcome the opportunity and look forward to work with the Indian counterparties and establish partnerships in this realm. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Sonia, next.
Miss Laila Said Al Harthi from Davam Platform.
Dhawan.
Yeah.
Okay, call the next name also.
Mr. Manoj Mohapatra from Bhavan Cybertech.
Dhawan.
Bhavan
Bhavan?
Cybertech, sir.
ये भवन कंपनी क्या है क्या?
हाँ.
Okay, next.
Mr. Ravindra Raina from Bhavan Projects and Telecommunication.
So same company, multiple presentations, none here. So let's go move forward.
Mr. Muzebur Rahman Sheikh from Oman.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Mr. Husni. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for this opportunity. Crow Oman is leading audit tax and technology advisory services. My name is Mujibur Rahman. I'm a technology practice head. Let me be specific about the opportunities. We provide services more on cybersecurity, like data privacy and data security. Recently, there is a growing on the AI, so we help customers on AI developing use cases and developing the framework for the AI. So we are, as a consulting advisory, more working with all the banks, all the industries, manufacturing, finance. There is a huge opportunities. We are welcoming Indian companies to collaborate with us. I'm seeing go because of this digital economy. Our vision is our strategy aligned with the digital transformation, the digital economy 2040. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crow.
Ms. Amna Al Senani, founder and CEO of Future Data.
Also Omani?
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
All Omani.
No, company so far. No?
Yeah.
Okay. Future data. Okay, next.
Imtech company, Imtech.
Imtech. Okay, next.
Mr. Tufail Ahmed from Jibrin International Business LLC.
Tufail. Okay.
Now, yes, now we will move to the Indian companies. I would like to invite first Ms. Pia Bhattacharya, Senior Analyst, Enterprises Solution, Pategent Analytics.
Thank you for the patience. It was Indian companies who had first confirmed participation, but now we are opening the series. Hopefully, the previous presentations were equally useful to you. So now, first is Peter, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, she was there. Sir.
But she is not responding now. Are you all able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your hand? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move. Are you going to speak or not when calling your name? No. Okay. Next.
Mr. Indrajit Ghosh.
Indrajit Ghosh.
A representative from Data Grid IT Private Limited. Ugandar. Mr. Ugandar. Yeah.
Next.
Mr. Gaurav Kanabar, CEO and founder, Alfonso Technology.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador
Finally,
and Embassy of.
I think you get a big reward, Gaurav, for confirming. Otherwise, I was thinking my system was bad. Good. Floor is yours. Go ahead.
So yeah, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. So what I want to share today is just we are a software company working on AI solutions. We are building AI agents. AI agents is not just a tool, but it's a digital colleague. It observes your system, understands your context, and make decisions and take actions. So traditional AI systems, tells you where there is a problem, but the AI agent solves that problem with important guardrails and proper training of that particular agent. Now, simple way to understand is the difference between the system that shows you an issue and then with the agent, agent can actually execute your task and it can run 24/7. So that's what we call agentic AI. And then we are expert in that solution, and we have few agents already working on the platform. So yeah, so I would love to have an opportunity to work with Omani companies or Indian counterpart to explore this opportunity in Oman and India. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Gaurav. You are in the area of AI agents. It's practically mimicking a human
Correct.
agent, right? But
Correct.
besides only a machine and some kind of software, you are into generating something like avatar, AI avatar of the human being, AI agent. Okay,
Yeah.
understood. Next.
Mr. Sudhanshu Jain, owner of Nayavad Consultancy Services.
Nayavad.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go
Good
ahead.
day to all. Yes, I'm
Same
going to
to you.
present a presentation. Just give me a minute.
Okay. I believe my screen is visible.
Nothing.
My organization name is Nandiavat Consultancy Services. We are working into the space of cloud and AI. As you can see on my screen, we are here to provide next generation collaboration with Google Workspace solution. As we all are aware that
If
Microsoft
you can make it
365.
full screen, will be good for you, for us, for all of us. Make it
Okay,
slide.
yes, I can. Okay, this works better. Yes.
Yeah, now it's much better. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, so with next generation of collaboration tools from Google, we bring cloud and AI solution to your organizations. With cloud, you can have your data securely stored on the cloud. As we are already aware, it's not a new game. It's already done deal. Everyone is aware about the cloud services. So we are expertising in the cloud solution and the AI solutions. Through Google's Workspace, we are 8 years partners with Google to provide these services across the region. And the Google Workspace primarily includes Gmail services, Drive services to store your data, Google Meet to do the meetings, calendar. It's the spectrum of all tools combined with AI nowadays called as Gemini. As the counterpart stated from the Oman, that data management is the important aspect that they are looking forward to. So through AI Studio, we can deploy the applications which can assist in data management. AIstudio.com AIstudio.google.com is the tool provided by Google, as he must also be aware about, through which we can provide assistance on the AI part. In the interest of time, I am skipping some slides. We are aware about the Oman vision of transitioning to the digital economy by the 2040 duration. The Google Workspace comes with Gmail included. That is, you can send professional emails for education institutes and corporates, which will include the Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Google Meet, Google Drive to storage data. Now, what we do is through our expertise, we are taking this one step further. There are concepts like holding the confidential data with the government organizations in the secure space. Now, that is what we enable through Google Drive. It's just not that the Google Drive is mentioned and we are providing it as it is. This is the raw material that you can see on the screen that will be provided by the Google. But then how to use it, how to provide it for the use cases like shared drive to hold the confidential data, how to provide security, how to manage the employees leaving the organization and new employees joining the organization. Imagine you have a hotel and some candidate comes in and the guest leaves with the keys of the room. Then he can come back and go back to the room and then again check in and steal something. So those security aspects can be taken care of if you subscribe through us. So that is what expertise we bring in. We have done more than 500 deployments at Nandavat Consultancy Services, 8 years of partnership, almost 100% uptime with no services downtime. There are some migration policies that we follow: a proper assessment, pilot phase, full migration, training on how to use. Data is completely encrypted to make sure to make an effort towards hardening of data security. Two-step verification, phishing and protection is provided by Google. So these are basically the services that we provide. So what I would like to conclude on is we have AI for education and we have AI for enterprises to manage the data as the client requires. If further than that, you required email solution with good pricing, because we are directly associated with Google for providing better pricing and solutions, so we can connect on that as well. Thank you. That should be all.
Thank you, Gaurav. Next.
Mr. Shabibi Luthra, CEO, LinkedIn Analytics Private Limited.
LinkedIn.
Hi,
LinkedIn.
Peter, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, take over.
Thank you very much. My name is Piotr Olczak. I'm a Director of Learning Analytics at Lynch Analytics Private Limited. I'd love to show you a few things about the work we do with institutions around the world, education institutions around the world. Let me quickly share my screen. Hope you can all see my screen.
Your screen is visible. Go ahead. Continue.
Fantastic. Thank you. So what we do, we visualize data and support learning across the schools around the world, and institutional education as well. And our solution has been created by educators and for educators. One of our products, LAC, is a web-based, visual, very dynamic, intuitive student analytics platform. That religion has been designed for teachers, but it's used by school leaders to a large extent as well. Right now, within LAC, there's over 65 schools around the world. Those schools are spread across the whole world, including Middle East, and they all form a global learning collaborative with a single goal, really to harness the power of learning analytics and improve teaching and learning, and of course, improve the way that our students are taught. We also help organizations and associations across the world with building interactive platforms and data hubs. Some of the associations work with our IRCOS, CASE, and ISA across different continents, as well as big school groups and specific companies. Again, those platforms are bespoke for each of them. They're fully customizable, enable them to compare number of benchmarking data and operational data across different domains. What's paramount to us is the security integration. We are GDPR compliant, we are ISO certified, and we integrate directly with a number of major student information systems and learning management systems. Some of them are listed here. All the schools or the organizations we work with have not just the ability to use what's currently in our portfolio, but have ability to customize those dashboards and the visualizations forward, as well as build brand new visualizations with us. Also, we specifically to schools, international schools, we help a lot with building high-level board and operational dashboards for one complete view of all the high-level data. This data can be across things like academic achievement data, typical IBDP results, map testing, ISA testing, etc. But also those classic operational data sets, things like finance, HR, their enrollment, admissions, also their destinations of the graduates, but also much, much more. This is a very comprehensive environment where every single data point can be visualized and linked together to look at the triangulation of data. So the key benefits of working with us is that, first of all your data is visualized in one place. So you have that single source of truth and trust. It's a very sustainable and a very customizable environment. It's also a very safe environment, being ISO certified and GDPR compliant. Our pricing is extremely competitive based on tested models we've been working with for a number of years. And we simply understand the data complexity and how complex the data environment can be for institutions around the world. So we're super happy to be here. If you'd like to reach out to us and have a conversation about how we can help you in terms of data visualizations, data management, please do reach out to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lishmin and Piotr.
Thank you.
Next.
Mr. Saurav Jha, CEO Simnovus.
Hi everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Let me share my screen here. Can someone share my PPT because I don't have it on my computer right now?
I think you better speak, no? Go ahead, start with speaking. Whatever you have, the PowerPoint will distribute everyone.
Okay,
Go ahead, Saurav.
fine. Thank you.
Just
Sure.
speak,
Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm glad to meet you all. My name is Saurav. I'm the president and CEO of Simnovus. Simnovus, can all hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you show your video also? Switch on your video and speak.
Sure. Let me open my video. Is it working now? Better.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Saurav. Nice to see you all. I'm glad to be here. I'm the president and CEO of Simnovus Corporation. Simnovus is an American company. I happened to be in Oman a few months back. Our company is majorly into, it's a software company, but we are majorly into the wireless technologies. We work on 5G and 6G technologies, and the products that we make, these products are very helpful in a way, like it can be used by the service providers, like some of the providers based in Oman, like Oman Tel, AT&T's, even Reliance Jio in India is our customer. So it is the product can be used by the operators, service providers, and also the equipment manufacturers, who build all these wireless telecom equipments, which are finally deployed in the live network to provide the wireless services. our products are the software defined. They use software defined radio, and we are experts in the radio access network technologies. The way our customers use our products is that before they are ready to be deployed in the live network, they use our products to validate for different specifications that the standard bodies like 3GPP defines. So there's a compliance based validation, there's a conformance based validation, and also a lot of load and stress validation for the equipments before they are finally deployed in the live network. Now this in a way we help our customers is that we help them build such validation and test lab setups in house first, and then also while the live network is running, we help them in the live network troubleshootings and a lot of error issues faced from the field. We can replicate that in the lab and then help them fix it. So basically we facilitate the deployment of the wireless networks all across the globe. We have currently more than 70 to 80 customers across the globe, and different kind of customers, as I said, operators, the equipment manufacturers, sometimes the system integrators as well. Some of the big logos are associated with us. um, Along with the lab based validation, we also have multiple products which are of course now powered by the AI, uh, you know and it helps in the intelligent monitoring and the analysis of the network as well. So whatever errors and the issues that we face on the field, and the customer issues, that can be brought back, properly analyzed, and it can be improvised further to make more intelligent networks in our society. So that's where we help. Uh, ready to answer any other questions that you may have. I'm sorry I could not share my presentation, but thank you very much.
No, but no, not a major loss, Saurabh, because we will be adding your presentation to the folder which we have. Thank
Sure,
you for
thank you.
sharing your
Thank you.
strength. Next, Sonia.
Now I would like to invite Mr. Pradeep Walia from Artless AI.
Pradeep Walia.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
One second. Allow me to share my screen.
Yeah.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to present our solution here. We are Artilus. What we do is essentially harness the power of technology in bridging the gap that exists today in identifying people with various abnormalities of the eye, of vision, that may lead to some amount of vision loss. And technology, we've been able to understand, is the only way that we can really bridge this gap. Not just Oman, but probably almost half of the world as well. There's a gap between the number of doctors versus the number of patients. We all know that diabetes is increasing at an exponential rate, and so is the case with Oman as well. So which also leads to diabetic eye diseases as well, which growing at an exponential rate. While Oman has a world-class healthcare infrastructure, what we will be able to provide is bridging the gap in identifying people early, so that we can actually ensure that people don't lose vision at all. 90% of blindness is actually avoidable if we are able to identify people at the right time, and that is exactly what we have specialized. The challenge is only early detection, and that too at a scale, and that is exactly what we have gained a good amount of expertise in. Current reality is that there's a great amount of great quality healthcare that exists in the country, but what we bring is identifying people at an early stage to ensure that there's an avoidance of avoidable vision loss. Avoidable vision loss is a United Nations Sustainable Development Goal as well. So I'm sure Oman as a country also will certainly want to ensure that this one goal is also met along with the others that they have been working on very hard. As a solution that we provide, we've gained our expertise in community vision health. While once a patient has been identified, there's great amount of service that Oman can provide, but identifying them on the ground is something that we bring to the table. So we extend Oman's existing healthcare excellence to the last mile, and that's what we bring. In terms of our fundamentals, we bring a very strong fundamental to the table. Our IP portfolio is very strong. We are very innovative as an organization. We've won We've been recognized at various platforms. Our research is very strong. Our validation has been, we've been validated internationally in multiple countries. Our regulatory approvals are in place. We've got a very strong commercial as well as community screening experience. What we are looking at is partners for integration in the public health system, uh, partners for integration in the insurance system. What we are looking at is strategic investors and distributors to make our inroads in the private healthcare system as well. Overall, this is an opportunity for the business partners, potential business partners out there. It's an opportunity of close to 3 million Omani Riyal that we're talking about. Uh, it is a great opportunity, and we bring a lot of strengths to the partnership out here. Our solution, we are a hybrid company wherein we have developed really innovative hardware as well as integrated AI that makes them smart devices which can be operated without a trained operator, without the doctor's time being invested there, without the need for multiple other things that need to be done while testing on ground, that is like dilation or darkroom setup. All of these challenges of on ground implementation we've been able to take out, and that's the strength that we bring, because of which we are able to scale at community level. In India also, we've got a very, very strong experience of community screening that we've done on our own, and with a very in a very cost efficient manner. We've been able to scale healthcare models, working with different state governments, working with different NGOs, working with pharmaceutical companies, as well as working with various eye institutes in the country. What this will deliver for Oman as a nation is an health improvement overall for the entire population that we're talking about. Economic saving, not just direct economic saving, but also because we are ensuring a preventive care here. We will be able to bring in a strategic healthcare infrastructure overall and create local jobs as well in the process. All of this will align with the AI plus digital health vision that Oman carries. That's a little bit from us. Any
Thank you
questions?
very much. I think we'll take your presentation, let it be digested, and then we'll get back. But thank you very much. I think you won some award also last time, right? In AI
We
Summit.
won multiple awards, yes. We've been fortunate enough to
In
win
Oman, it
multiple
counts
awards.
for a lot because Oman generally benchmarks with the best, and therefore you do have a superlative with you. Congratulations on that.
We've got about 18 awards nationally and internationally. We've been really loved by multiple state ministries in India, multiple central ministries in India as well, including
Excellent.
MERTI. Right. Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
NASCOM has awarded us twice.
Thank
you. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Now, Ms. Disha Singhal, Vice President, Ripple's Learning and Research.
Ripple. Disha. Yep. Go ahead. Unmute.
I'll unmute myself.
Yeah, now good. We can hear you. Continue.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. So good afternoon, everyone, His Excellency. A lot has been said about AI. I think the way I would like to project us is we are a capability building organization in the field of building human capability since 2007. And as we speak, we have more than 180,000 participants who've got certified across different domains and verticals as well. And we are fortunate to have our presence, in all the 6 continents. And as we speak, actually, it's 60 plus countries as well. We are a thoroughly research-based organization, and we've also partnered with various government organizations here in India. They've come up with research papers, and white papers on various subjects. This is a quick screenshot of where our participants belong to and the certified participants who've gone ahead and worked. Last year, we actually entered into an MOU also with National University of Science and Technology in Oman for creating a center of excellence in AI for them. And as part of that AU, we also delivered a training workshop for some of their professors, basically helping them develop the core AI skills. When we talk about Ripples, the entire ecosystem has a lot of offerings. So I'll just quickly take you through some of it in brief. I'll start with what everyone is talking about, which is AI. Now, of course, AI as a tool is being deployed heavily, but then how do we enable our people to become ready to use what AI has to offer? And this is where one of our SaaS-based platforms, which is known as Aura. Aura stands for AI Utilization Readiness Assessment, which is it's essentially a test which organizations have to take across 7 dimensions, and then they are broken down into indicators. Once that assessment is done, what they get is a benchmarking score, which is known as AI Readiness Index, ORI is what we call. And essentially that tells you where the gap is, what the vision of the organization is with respect to AI, and where is the current gap. And one any kind of training intervention that they want, whether it's a full scope consulting intervention, or we're looking at training different levels of people as per their roles. So if it's individual contributors, first time managers, then we have a different set of AI trainings. If you're looking at people in the mid management, then essentially AI is no longer a tool. It becomes it becomes an operating layer. So how do you leverage the capability of that? And so use a mix of human intelligence and AI intelligence. And of course, at a CXO CEO level, how do we maximize the power of AI to create better strategies to essentially make strategic decisions for your organization. And as part of the entire value chain, so Aura is used to diagnose your current state of preparedness and adoption. Then some kind of a training intervention is done. And then we certify the participants using blockchain certifications. And then to ensure that whatever competencies or skills have been developed, they are able to sustain. We have another tool which is called as Velocity, which measures the skilling and the training into 60, 90, 120 days. So that's about the AI bit. We are also in the space of, creating, or let's say delivering high impact behavioral training interventions and leadership workshops for the organizations. As part of that, we have our own tool. It's called Discovery, which is about 30 psychometric assessments, each based on one specific behavioral skills. So organizations have a choice of taking those assessments, and what they get is a self-rating by the participants as well as peer ratings. And that tells them where the gap is with respect to their, their behavioral competencies. And so essentially, it helps them to give a 360-degree feedback, validated, evidence-based, because it is based also on your peer assessment. And again, it is followed by some kind of a training intervention, depending upon whatever the tool essentially throws away. And this is what it does. Now, after the training is over, then how do we sustain the momentum of the training, and how do we really measure the impact of the training? For which we have something called as Velocity, which essentially tracks the application of the training once the participants go back to their actual workplace. And using, what was the situation, action, and response mechanism, we are able to create an atmosphere of social learning where people learn from each other, where people share their stories of application at their workplace. And we are actually able to track the exact impact at Kirkpatrick's L3 and L4 of training intervention. So essentially, as we speak, we have more than 20 organizations who are already using Velocity, to measure the impact at various levels. And in fact, honestly, we've done a thorough research. Velocity is the only platform which, which kind of connects all the dot of L1, L2, L3, and L4 of Kirkpatrick's training evaluation. We'll be happy to collaborate with anyone in the field of education. When I say a lot of things, we also have a lot of certification, GenAI for academia, GenAI for business, for manufacturing, for banking, for IT, ITS, and a lot of HR certifications as well. So we'll be happy to work together with anyone who'd like to upskill themselves in any of the mentioned fields. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity.
Thank you, Disha. I appreciate everyone who has been actually sticking to time, 2 minutes. So that's really helpful. We'll be hopefully closing pretty fast. Next, Sonia.
Mr. Mohit Rampal, Director, Ramogni and Rapifers Technology Private Limited.
Mohit. Yeah, go ahead, Mohit.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'll just take exactly 2 minutes. Thank you very much for giving us the time. I'm just sharing my screen with one presentation.
Yep.
Okay. So, is it visible? Yeah. So what we propose for the Oman government is specifically helping them in improving their cyber resilience by providing them technologies and solutions, as well as providing employment to local professionals in Oman, along with helping them improve the cybersecurity trainings in universities. Just to share, we launched a participation with Mighty and Certain basically and Bits Pilani last year, where our platform is being consumed for training security professionals on high advanced security trainings. So our intention is to help the Omani government to provide and improve their CERT, which is the Computer Emergency Response Team, by providing them customized solutions to improve the incident response, improve their cyber range, threat intelligence, and provide solutions for application security as well as for network security, along with crisis simulation and a cyber range. So effectively, these technologies are very essential and important for any CERT and for the government, any government in the world, because of the fact that most of the transitions are happening towards cybersecurity right now. And since all our solutions are homegrown and made in India, we have the capability to customize these to the requirements locally. Just recently, we started working with the Saudi Arabia government, wherein they're working on API security. We're working the same technology with our Indian government right now to help them establish parameters or designs for the API security. So in a nutshell, we are here to support the Omanis government in providing employment as well as customized solutions on cybersecurity. So that's it from my side, sir.
Thank you, Mohit. Really appreciate. Now, next, Sonia.
Mr. Vikram Rawat from SHM.
Vikram Rawat. Next.
Mr.
Rihanna. Next.
Mr. Aditya Joshi, Director, Tech Systems, Playtech Systems, Playtech Systems.
Aditya, Playtech. Okay, next.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. I think, first of all, thank you, Srinivas sir and ESC and all the people, those who are present here. I am not going to take much of the time because a lot of people have spoken about all the technologies, AI, Gen AI, agentic AI. So I'll just, cover up some basic things. I'll give you a quick brief about myself. My name is Aditya Joshi. I represent a company by the name of Claytech Systems. I'm the director for business and strategy. I'm also a proud member for Electronics and Software Export Promotion Councils. I chair the New Delhi chapter as well. Over the period of years, we worked as a digital transformation company, like everyone has been talking about. We've strongly worked across government, manufacturing, healthcare sectors. Almost 15 years of experience on the IT side of it. We have offices all across India, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad. I have also presence in Middle East and UK. Just on a quick note, today we all are talking about digital transformation, but digital transformation has to be driven through very strong workflow automations, configurable enterprise applications, and strong governance, risk, and compliance framework. So anything which we implement between both the countries, any kind of partnership which is happening between both the countries, which is on the technology side, on the cloud side, infrastructure side, it has to be governed. In the real world implementations, one critical challenge remains: how do we bring all these technologies together to actually deliver the right outcomes? Because infrastructure once established alone, whether it is AI model or a data center, it does not create that transformation. You have to have processes in place, and execution has to be done for the right results. So when we kind of work on those platforms, there are kind of three elements on which any ecosystem works. First is a workflow automation. Second is configurable platforms, because gone are the days when we had coding happening at the back end. Corporates, enterprise, and the government today are preferring a low code, no code, or a self configurable platform. And third, which is most important, is governance, risk, and compliance, because systems becomes interconnected. Trust, security, and regulatory alignment becomes foundational, which is it is non-negotiable. So as an organization, we do digital transformation on the workflow automation side of it. We use AI, and also on AI, there is today we talk about agentic AI, generative AIs. We have amalgamation of all. We've got our own internal products which are being utilized by Government of India, a lot of enterprise customers, and we have enterprise tools as well as an organization. Just for example, right now we all are here collaborating, for cross-border trade, digital collaboration between India and Oman. That's the idea. But then, end of the day, once there is a contract which is happening between both the countries or different companies overall within the ecosystem, there has to be a strong relationship which has to be governed by, which should take care of the risk and the compliances. So today, processes are often very, very fragmented. Approvals are manual, or even they're digitized now in the recent platforms. But by combining AI, which like most of my, the members which who've kind of spoken right now, uh, they all say that we kind of get the documentation, processing, workflow automation for approvals and unified platform, which is governed by, GRC. So which can improve the efficiency of the system, which can also bring in more transparency and significantly reduce the risk. So such platforms can play a very strong role in enabling a smooth trade, stronger regulatory alignments, and more efficient digital partnership between both the countries, or different countries. So while we continue to invest in building powerful digital infrastructure, we must equally focus on orchestrating it effectively. So as an organization, we do that because the future is not about isolated technologies. It is all about connecting ecosystems that seamlessly work together. Keeping that in mind, as an organization, we have a strong team of 300 people working across India. I have a team in Middle East, and we strongly work on GRC and workflow automation. Any organization, any government body, in fact, I heard a lot of government officials earlier, they were all talking about digital transformation. If you need any kind of automation within your ecosystem and you want to kind of govern with the right product, then we are a company which is actively doing that business well in India. Oman is definitely going very strong on the IT side of it. However, on the India side of it, the one advantage which we get is that we get to work on very large ecosystems. And Srinivas sir, you would know it better, the kind of infrastructure within government and the kind of complex processes as an organization we have. It is imperative, it is very strong understanding if you kind of work on those platforms. So as an organization, our teams are working on them, and we're very strong on understanding the processes in manufacturing, healthcare, as well as government businesses. So if there is any need on it, we're more than happy. We're happy to collaborate. On a quick note, I would also like to thank the organizers for this opportunity, and all the people whom I've heard till now, and I'm going to hear further as well. It was really insightful, and we look forward to work more collaboratively between the two countries, and we are open for business for any kind of collaboration on the digital transformation side of it. We are very, very strong on that side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aditya. Thank you very much. Next.
Dr. Aslam Khan, founding chairman of Ockware Technologies.
Aslam Khan.
Yes, sir. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, dignitaries on the dais, delegates from the Oman and India, very good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Aslam Khan. I'm the Executive Council member of Export Promotion Council and also leading the Maharashtra State Chapter. I'm the founder of a company known as Octaware Technologies Limited, listed at Bombay Stock Exchange. It's a digital transformation company specializing in the healthcare sector using the latest technologies, AI, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things, IoT. Our latest healthcare platform, which we introduced in Qatar region for monitoring the health performance of the camel, especially the camels which are participating in the racings. Most of the time, what happens when the camels are participating in the races, irrespective of their situation, their conditions, the goal is just to win the race. And so many times we basically find the fatigue, stress, and the immortality rate. To avoid to save the life of the camels, we have come up with a patentable innovative medical device which has got the sensors, IoT sensor, which basically captures their health parameters like oxygen, temperature, ECG, biomechanics, and throws the data to the cloud every 3 to 5 seconds. And then using the artificial intelligence, we are predicting these conditions, the health condition of the camel, and recommending it whether it's fit for the race or not. So thereby we are trying to uh, save the life of the camel and enhance their performance if they are fit in the racing condition using these latest AI technologies. That's a brief about our company, our latest innovative healthcare solution for the livestock, for the camels. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present here, sir. We're looking forward to partner with the local Omani companies. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, Aslam. Very innovative and very creative kind of solution to save camels as they try fighting the big races.
Thank you
in this region. Thank you very much. Next, Sonia.
Mr. Mandeep Singh Puri, CEO of FutureSoft India Private Limited.
Mandeep. Okay, next.
Mr. Tiju Andrew, Vice President, Sales and Strategy, Unispark Innovation Private Limited.
Tiju. Unmute. Self unmute, Tiju. No. Self unmute. Yeah. Now you're okay. Speak.
Glad
सुनाई
to.
दे रहा है, बोलिए. Good. Go ahead.
It's a big thing to be part of this podium, I think, to even speak with people like you. So, Dr. Srinivas, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. I wanted to actually make a presentation, but I will hold that back, but make a few slides from what I want to do. So, I'll just share my screen. So I think, can you see my screen now?
Yes. Perfect. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think what excites me really is this, that, I mean, from a CAGR perspective, it's a big growth market. Oman as a market, I did some basic research. So that is one part of the projection. The Middle East is also significantly large, where, we want to invest as an organization. And in terms of adoption, from a product perspective, I think that's also pretty significant. And we think that, this is where we can invest our businesses. Where we, sir, where we really specialize is that, bringing any business from the scratch, where they don't even have an Excel file, from there onwards, to take them to bringing them to an omni-channel for communication, and from there bringing the generation of AI, and further implementing cybersecurity for the business. That's where I think we specialize in, and that's what we want to do. And we want to um, engage with the Omani market, not just the Omani market, but even beyond that. We are trying to do that in whatever ways we can. And to begin, it's digitization where there are small organizations, SMBs, who can actually start running their engagements beyond Excel files. So that's where we begin, and from there we want to take it from there with the business. I have made a note of few people who really respectable. I think Mohsin Bhai, Amjad, and Maktoum Bhai. I think we want to engage really with them and see where we can take this from here.
Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Mandeep. I was muted last time. Can I
Yeah.
take
Go
the
ahead, Mandeep.
go? Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Sorry for the confusion. Well, I'm a past chairman of ESC, and since time is short, uh, we do AI. I mean, we are a 38-year-old company with 500 plus people. In AI, we are looking for partnership in Oman for virtual try-on of jewelry and watches. This is a common industry between India and Oman, which is very popular. And this is the retail. We do visual commerce. We do visual commerce, and we are looking for partners. This is already done in Arabic. It's all set.
Mandeep, just 1 second. Let
Yeah.
me ask the previous speaker to stop sharing his screen. That will help. Did you stop
Yep, I'll
sharing
do
your
that.
screen and also mute? Thank you very much. Now, Mandeep, back to you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, we do very focused AI. As of now, our focus is on virtual try-on, and our industry is a vertical, which is luxury, which is jewelry and watches. Right now, the product is already live. We are seeing about 12 million try-ons every month on our product. And we are looking for partners, large companies who deal with jewelers, who do software for jewelers and watch companies in Oman. This is a common industry between India and Oman. It's extremely popular, and our focus is onto this industry. Uh, Things are changing. People are buying online, and unlike a physical store kind of experience, in online they require to see the product on their hands, on their the necklaces on their necks and stuff. They would like to see the watches. They would like to compare the watches, and our platform is excellent in providing this virtual try-on feature. It reduces the cart abandonment. There is about 80% cart abandonment. A brand which is trying to sell jewelry or watches, 80% of the people just add to the cart and just leave. There are about 20 to 30% returns where you buy the product and then return the product. So this is all terrific value once you start using our video product. And we can't do it alone. We can't be there in Oman. We can build partnership. And as the Honorable Minister in Oman was saying, that we are not looking for only salespeople. We are looking for a full-fledged partners who are capable of supporting industries and are already supporting industries, these jewelry and watch industries in Oman. The other thing which we can help is in setting up AI pods. I call AI pod as 5 focused AI guys who are working on a specific problem and come up with a solution within 4 to 8 weeks. So that is something which is cutting edge. And if any Omanis company is looking to collaborate with us in that, we would be more than helpful. So, I mean, these are the 2 offerings which we have, which I wanted to focus here. And, anyone can reach out to me. And we are trying to spread out and seek collaboration. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mandeep. Thank you very much. Very interesting proposals, I must say. Try-on is really enticing, according to me. But thank you and good luck to you. Next, Sonia.
Mr. Ilan Govan Rajasehar, he is the Sales Director of Infocom India Private Limited.
Infocom.
Ilan, Mr.
Ilan. ELAN. Okay, next.
Mr. Abhishek Chola, founder and CEO of Just Learn.
Abhishek. Yeah, ऊपर. और ऊपर. Okay, yeah, he's there. Go ahead, Abhishek. Self unmute. Yeah. We can't hear you. You're unmuted, but yet we can't hear you. Why?
Am I audible now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is Abhishek Chola. Good afternoon, His Excellency. Good afternoon, all. So I am the founder and CEO of Just Learn. Just I'm sharing my screen. Just give me one sec. Hope now screen is visible to you, right? I hope screen is
Yes.
visible. Yeah.
Yes.
In Just Learn, we are working towards 21st century skilling and education through tech-enabled courses. And right now, we have offices in more than 6+ countries in GCC, including Kuwait. Other product which we recently launched by the name of Talk to Krishna. I will also speak about talktokrishna.ai. Just Learn is a national award-winning organization, alumnus of Nexus, Yukon USA, and alumnus of GIN Austria, and we are also backed by IIM Lucknow in India. We offer more than 50 certificate courses, more than 50 plus domains, majorly focused to provide upskilling, reskilling to blue collar and gray collar workforce. Already provided trainings and certify 500,000 workforce. Because we are working towards AI and robotics, so we need to upskill, reskill 1 billion people across the globe. In that way, Just Learn is working, and right now we are providing trainings and skilling in more than 15 plus international languages, holding more than 20 plus IPs in Just Learn. As I mentioned, recently we launched very specific and very this dynamic product by the name of Talk to Krishna, and we got patent on this. Right now, this is in Japanese language, English, Hindi, Tamil, and we are working in Arabic language also. So in Talk to Krishna, because now people are also means struggling with mental well-being, right? And in Japan, we are working in a very big way. Recently, we launched this in Korean language also in South Korea. So you can ask any question of your life problem and of your work-life balance problem. And Krishna picked the sloka from the Bhagavad Gita, and that particular sloka will provide the exact answers, exact solution of that particular problem by the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita. So I am just looking forward in two ways in Oman. One, in how can we collaborate in these skilling courses. On all our skilling courses are UN certified. So we are working in hospitality industry, healthcare, retail, steel, oil and gas, and mining. And all certificates come with the UN logo. And these certificates is also visible in UN website. So additional ability. And this is about Talk to Krishna, which I would like to introduce this Talk to Krishna portal, and we will launch in yoga in Oman. So in this particular portal, anyone can ask any question of life, and the AI agent will pick the exact sloka from the Bhagavad Gita and will
Namaste
answer
test.
the
I hope you learn.
in that particular problem. So I will take 10 more seconds on this. I'm just asking any question. So, hey Krishna, today I got a loss in my business. Can you please suggest what to do?
I sense that you are distressed due to the loss in your business, and it's natural to feel that way. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 6, Shlok 23. Tam vidyabdu, khasa yog vyogan yog sangitam, sanishchayan yoktavyo yogo nirvinchetsa. This shlok reminds us that yoga is about detachment from worldly attachments, and it's essential to cultivate a steadfast mind to attain this understanding, which can help you cope with the current situation by shifting your focus from the loss to your inner strength. By doing so, you can begin stress and calm. This shlok is particularly relevant encourage you to look beyond the immediate pain of loss and strive for a deeper understanding of yourself. Step 1. Take a few moments to practice deep breathing exercises and meditation to calm your mind and regain your composure. Step 2. Reflect on your business strategy and identify areas where you can improve and learn from this experience, rather than getting bogged down by the loss.
So this is the Talk to Krishna, which we are launching in Russia and Korea in this International Yoga Day. So I just want to display in this diaspora also, because in Oman there are a lot of Indians are there, right? And Omanis can also leverage this Talk to Krishna.ai. On the other hand, we are looking forward to launch this skilling courses, upskilling courses, especially for hospitality and healthcare sector. Over to you. Thank you.
So good afternoon, Ambassador.
Thank
Sir.
you.
This is Ilangovan. I just missed it by unmuting it. Yeah. Good afternoon, Ambassador, sir. Respected delegates from Sultanate of Oman. It is privilege to connect with you today on behalf of Mentor Infocom India Private Limited. I extend our warm greetings and sincere appreciation for this opportunity to engage with your esteemed delegation. Let me share my presentation.
Yes, go ahead, make it full screen, Elan.
Yes, I'm doing it,
make
sir.
it 2-minute presentation. Make it in 2 minutes. Go ahead, Elan.
All right, okay. So we are an Indian-based system integrator, headquarters in Chennai, focused on delivering end-to-end ICT solutions across enterprise IT, cybersecurity, audiovisual systems, and digital infrastructure. At Mentor Infocom, we strongly believe that technology is not just about only components, it's about building complete ecosystem that enable organizations to operate with efficiency, security, and scalability. Over the past decade, our core strength has been delivering fully integrated turnkey solutions. We bring together IT infrastructure, networking, cybersecurity, AV integration, AI-powered contact centers, and command and control centers, all under one unified execution model. What differentiates us is our ability to integrate IT, AV, electrical, civil infrastructure into single seamless solution, ensuring faster deployment and higher reliability. Let me move on to the next slide. So one of the key ICT domain, we operate across 5 key pillars. One is enterprise IT and network infrastructures. Second, cyber security and cloud solutions. Third, IP CCTV surveillance and control rooms we establish. And audiovisual system integration we carry out. And 5, unified communication and call center solutions. Our experience is deeply rooted in handling mission critical and government projects, where uptime, security, and precision execution are non-negotiable. We are known for delivering under tight timelines, managing multi-vendor ecosystem, ensuring 24/7 operational readiness, and maintaining compliance with government standards. Why this is relevant for women? Today, nations are rapidly transforming towards digital governance, smart infrastructure, and secure communication ecosystems. We see strong alignment between Oman's digital vision and our capabilities in building secure, scalable, and future-ready IT infrastructure. We are not here just as a vendor. We position ourselves as a long-term technology partner. Our approach is simple: understand your operational challenges, design integrated solutions, execute with accountability, and support continuously. We would be delighted to explore collaboration opportunities with your esteemed organization, especially in areas such as smart command and control centers, cybersecurity frameworks, digital courtrooms and government platforms, unified communication and citizen services systems. At Mentor Infocom, our commitment is very clear: where technology meets purpose and innovation creates impact. We look forward to building meaningful partnership with Oman and contributing to your ICT transformation journey. Thank you once again for your time and opportunity. We welcome further discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Elan. And before that, Abhishek, who spoke about
Yeah,
Dr. Krishna.
sorry, Ambassador. I was looking that there was some disturbance, so this person immediately came up. Yeah, I am looking forward for your comments. Or sorry, I was waiting for it.
Thank
Please,
you very much,
Ambassador.
Abhishek. I was just making that commentary that this Talk of Krishna is a very interesting project, and we also got a glimpse of it. But be as it may, I think it is very data heavy. So what we heard was patchy, but the real product must be much more smoother and Krishna sounding, according to me. But we will try it out separately, looking you up. Thank you very much. Next, Sonia.
Thank you.
Mr. Parth Javeri, RKB International Private Limited.
नीचे था ना पार्थ जावेरी.
This is Rahul Wazir from the same organization, RKB International. I'll be the one presenting. So let me just quickly share my screen and I will not take much
The
time.
same organization.
Okay, Rahul, go ahead. Mute कर लो
Are you able to see my screen?
अभी तो 3 यहाँ हैं, फिर अभी और पीछे बचे हुए हैं.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, we do see your screen. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
First of all, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, Your Excellency, for showcasing about our organization, RKB International. So we feel Oman is a critical point where industrial growth is accelerating across many sectors, but is not limited to just oil and gas, including metal, power, ports, and elsewhere. So with RKB and Vistar, we would like to present the following. So we are an organization who are based out of consulting, sales, engineering, and service with an experience of more than 45 years. We have been in the market of core sector industries. And in the last 1 year, what we have developed is our AI automation wing, through which we are able to cater to multiple industries. So quickly coming to that part, which is relevant for today's discussion. So with regards to I'm sorry, yeah. So safety control, intrusion detection, heat mapping, image-based person search, littering detection. These are some of the things that we can do actively through our cameras and automation systems. Next, weapon detection, vehicle counting, drone detection, face search, smoke detection. So these all fall under our safety, let's say, features within the AI automation vertical. Apart from this, being a country with so many different uh, conveying and raw material handling systems, we also have our AI automation verticals working in various ports, in various heavy industries, be it thermal, be it hydro, be it the mining industry. In India, we are already working with all the stock market listed companies like Tata, JSW, SAIL, Reliance, and we would be happy to explore and extend our partnership with Omani companies. Yeah, so this is a very short presentation about ourselves and what we can do in AI automation. I would be happy to connect one-on-one after this call and give more information about our organization. Thank you so much again for the time.
Thank you.
Next is Mr. Rayan was CEO Infinity LLC.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, thank you for this opportunity and let me allow to share. Yeah, so my name is Ryan Vaz, and this is a company that we've been for almost a decade now. That we've been working in the space of innovation. When we were small, school was like this, and today we've got systems and schools that are setting up like this. Basically, what the government of India realized is that if we want the country to grow, it has to be through innovation, and which is why they started a system called they started a program called the Atal Innovation Mission, in which we have set up more than 10,000 labs across the country. We were also in Goa. We come from a small state of Goa, and that we've been setting up multiple labs. And these are labs where innovation is born, where youngsters are given access to equipment that they can come up with their own ideas. We've set up in numerous schools as well as professional schools and colleges. And as you can see, there are young students working on robotics, in 3D printing, in electronics, and coming up with various ideas. Not just over here, we set up a company in Uzbekistan, and we also set up presence in Uzbekistan. We came up with this workstation called the Eureka, which is a STEM workstation, which is an all-in-one unit. And we were honored to have the central minister for education present for the launch and the training. And we trained, yeah, their professors for over 10 days on how to implement STEM education in Uzbekistan. What do we cover during this trainings is we cover 3D printing, we cover robotics, electronics, AR, VR, as well as the basic tools like woodworking. So a child gets a holistic um, learning of the principles that they learn in science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. We're looking for partners in Oman and now and around. We've been working with partners in India as well in the same model, where a partner handles the funding, the selection of the schools, the monitoring of the activities, and then helps to create uh, activities like hackathons, workshops, seminars, presentations, great idea challenges for the youngsters. What we do is that we help them to set up the equipment, we provide the training, we provide mentoring and the entire management. So we've got the teams, we've got the software, we've got the people that are needed to take care of this entire thing. What we are doing through this project is not just making an investment in the lab. One of the safest investment for a country is the children, the future of the country. And what we are doing is not just setting up equipment or teaching a curriculum. We are changing the way the child thinks, changing the way the child learns, and we are creating and changing the way the country goes forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Riaz. Thank you. Rian was.
Next is Mr. Avdesh Sharma, founder, Vitraya Technologies Private Limited.
Avdesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Srinivas sir and Sonia ma'am, for organizing and giving us the opportunity. Allow me some time to share my presentation.
Go ahead.
Is it visible?
Yes.
So we are an insurtech platform working in India, and we primarily work with the insurance company, helping them process the claim very quickly using the AI and machine learning. After looking at the COVID and a lot of people, we have lost in our vicinities, we started working on how to transform the healthcare completely. So today in India, we work with Star Health, Niva, Aditya Birla, Bajaj, and NHA. For processing the claim, it's basically claim auto adjudication, where our engines are able to process claims, with and without the help of doctors. We are able to process the claim under 2 to 3 minutes using our AI tech stack. And we are able to also capture the overcharging which has been done by the hospitals. In India, currently, all these big insurance companies, which I have named recently, they save approximately 8 to 10% on the claim payout and increasing the customer experience greatly. We would like to explore this possibility to work with the insurance companies in the Omanian market to scale up the healthcare completely, where the human intervention is not required to look at the claim, because from doctor to doctor, the treatment gets different. And we use ICMR guidelines, which is given by the Indian medical councils and the AIMS and NHA put together, made these digital goods, which we would like to use as a base to do the medical reasoning for all these claims. We are growing very fast. We are a startup, only a 6 years old organization, and currently working in India with 5 insurance companies along with NHA. And we also have a footprint in Kenya, working with LCT and Jubilee Holdings. Thank you, sir.
A very valuable service indeed. There is some success also in Oman. You would be better off connecting with Dhawani. They have some kind of award, local, regional, etc. They do something similar to what you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure your experience of having used it in Indian system with so many insurance companies would also be illustrative. So
Right.
all in all, good luck. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Next, Sonia.
Kamal Verma, business head, 3D visualization company.
Kamal. Chalo, next.
Next is now floor is open.
Okay. So now with that, we come to the end of the series of the scheduled presentations. What I propose to do is, in case somebody wishes to take the floor at this stage, make it sure that it's only 30 seconds. Those who did not speak. So 30 seconds of time. In case you have some sharp message to be delivered, go ahead. We will be, there's a raised hand. Priya, go ahead. Priya.
Yes, please. Please let me, otherwise my network is playing games with me. I have been playing peekaboo moment with this for a long time. Okay, so let me start. I am Pia Bhattacharya. I am senior analyst. I'm representing PyTangent Analytics. So we have been here in this industry for last 15 years now, and we have a proven GCC presence also. So I would not present my screen and take much of a time. I'll just say that why PyTangent and why under CEPA. So there are 5 reasons. First, proven GCC presence, 20 plus active GCC clients we have in line, and we work with the time zone support aligned with the Oman business hours. Second, we are GDPR ready, DPA compliant, and aligned with GCC and UAE regional privacy frameworks. Third, CEPA cost advantage, our India-based delivery model, Omani partners 40 to 60% cost savings compared to Western technology vendors. Fourth, IP ownership guaranteed. 100% IP is assigned to you from day one. No lock-in, no licensing fees. And fifth, 4 flexible partnership models. Let me briefly outline the 4 models. 1, technology delivery partner. We build AI and digital products for Omani companies through you as our local Oman partner. 2, white label SaaS. You deploy My Field Heroes, which is our own SaaS, which is already there in Saudi Arabia in Arabic language, which is already there live and it's doing really great there. So you will get an opportunity to white label that being under our own brand. 3, joint go-to-market. We co-pitch and co-deliver digital transformation deals in Oman together. 4, tech staff augmentation. We provide Indian engineers on demand to Oman-based tech companies. So as I have mentioned that we are the digital transformation partners, will be there to partner with you, all the Oman dignitaries present here. So that's the thing that I want to present as from the PyTangent Analytics team. It will be a pleasure to work with you. Thank you so much.
Sorry. No, Pia, I was just saying that you powerfully presented your strength of the company and also indicated areas of collaboration as Oman undertakes digital transformation. Thank you very much. And let me see if anyone else wishes to. Thank you, Pia. Anybody else wishes to take the floor now? 30 seconds of prime time, as I say. Oh, both Riaz already spoke, bhai. Riaz already spoke. You want to say again something, Riaz?
Yeah, just I wanted to take this opportunity to invite the Oman team to India on 29th, 30th, 31st of October. We are hosting Vibrant Goa, and you only have to manage your flights. We will host you 100% over here, including your stay and everything. I'll be coming to Oman to invite you personally. We'll share more details than Your Excellency.
Chalo, बहुत बढ़िया. So invitation extended. Anyone else? Okay, that brings us to the closure of a very long and very informative, powerful conversation that we had today. And we ourselves at the embassy learned of the great strengths, great strides being made by India. And more importantly, I can confess, I was very impressed with the readiness, willingness, ready willingness with which the Omani interlocutors came forward and shared the areas where Indian companies can collaborate with them. All in all, the roadmap is drawn. We need to collaborate with them and take forward our existing collaboration to new heights. Thank you very much. All information, all conversation, the PowerPoint presentations will all be on our portal. Your one point reference to that will be this notice board of ION, India-Oman Network. Today was focusing on the digital. Yesterday we did on agriculture. We are going to do something later tomorrow till around mid-May. So all areas will be covered. All information will be available. People are welcome to come, dig deeper, and keep collaborating, keep adding more value to the bilateral collaboration. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.